Rawr, rawr. Read comics at Pulp Fiction Long Beach. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
I'm just guessing. Sometimes I guess.
Hello.
Are we live on Facebook now?
We are live
Hey,
on Facebook,
it popped.
YouTube,
I
Twitch,
see Godzilla.
Twitter,
Sure, I can get that turned on.
the whole 9 yards. How are you doing, boys?
Hey,
I'm good.
Derek's in the house.
Happy
Yay,
Tuesday.
Derek.
Happy Tuesday.
It
no,
is
no
Tuesday.
Megan, and no artist, no Bruce Gable.
Sadly, Megan's
Are
not
we
here.
drunk? Maybe you're drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm drunk on power.
Yeah, you're drunk on power for sure.
Ryan, what just happened? Who came to the door?
Well, it was Stanley, back from the grave. You want me to tell the story about the randos that come up? So occasionally when we're doing the show, people see that there's lights on, but also see that the door says closed and that there's a gate that's clearly locked, and they'll still just knock on the door and they won't go away until you go and you say something to them. This person just wanted to know when we're open. Literally, there's an hour's sign right in front of his face as he's saying that. And I said, I got an hour sign right here. And he looked at it and said, so tomorrow you open at 10? Yes, we're open at 10. And he said, do you have any games? I said, we don't have any games here. We just do comics. No games? Nobody plays games? I said, I'm not playing games with you. There are no games. Anyway, that is to say, if this gentleman comes into the store and you happen to be in here, I'm going to drag this man because he seemed to be within his mental faculties at least enough to get embarrassed when he comes in here. Don't knock on the door with it. They're closed. They're closed.
The gate is a bit of a tip off, just barely noticeable, I think, but bit of a tip off.
It doesn't keep people from doing it.
Yeah.
I'm getting kisses from my cousin. I love you back. Miss you guys. Ryan looks sad. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm trying so hard not to look sad.
No, you don't look sad. I seen Ryan sad. This is not Ryan sad.
I'm not sad.
He's sad if you don't come in and buy comics tomorrow. Then he'll be sad.
Then I'll be sad. No, I'm happy actually. I was supposed to finish Castlevania over the weekend. My wife's out of town. I didn't quite get there, but I've got one more night, and I think only a couple more episodes.
Yeah,
So
because I think this is last season.
Yeah. But I was saving it up because I knew my wife was going out of town.
Party at Ryan's house.
No party at Ryan's house. A party of one.
Party at Ryan's house.
No, me and the cats and the show, and that's it.
So are the cats liking the show?
Yeah, they
like it?
Okay.
They enjoy it?
Yeah, they like a la carte. The a la carte.
Yeah.
That show is just fantastic. It's really good. In addition to them saying they're doing they're doing more, which I guess is successful enough. Of course they would. But I want to see some comics. I want to see some Castlevania comics.
Well, they did. Netflix said there were three new animated, more young, kid stuff. But animation, since this whole pandemic thing, the studios have realized that you can still do, like, Raya was predominantly done, and Luca was entirely done out of the office. It was all done remotely.
Oh,
so
what does this have to do with me wanting Castlevania?
Well,
comics?
because they, like the show, they may do more Castlevania shows.
No, they already said they are.
Did you watch Luca yet?
Huh? Luca?
Yeah, did you watch it? How was it?
It's good. It's nice. It's kind of a Little Mermaid on land sort of story. The animation is really pretty.
A Little Mermaid in land movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do either of you watch Rick and Morty?
I haven't seen it in a while. I'm behind.
Okay, so there's some
I've seen me fought the president.
shots at Namor in this new one.
Oh, really?
Really good.
Yeah. Do you watch anime? I can't tell if that's a joke question or not. I do watch some anime. I've seen some anime. I am not a weeaboo. No. Is that it? Otaku? Are they the same thing? Or are they different? Am I more of a weeaboo or am I more of an otaku? Annie says I am neither an otaku or a weeaboo. I have no home. I guess when it comes to anime. Do you watch anime, Steve?
I do, but for me, it's like Studio Ghibli, and then there's everybody else.
Gotcha.
That is.
I did talk our new guy into watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, so we'll see if he takes me up on my offer. Queen's Gambit's an anime. Okay. Have you all heard about the Queen's Gambit anime?
Yeah. It's not an anime, but okay.
It's the best anime.
Segue into, you talked him into watching what Neon Genesis.
Is Queen's Gambit going to be an anime?
It was based on an anime. That was a live action adaptation of a Japanese anime.
Totally missed it out.
Yeah, it was like the whole thing is chess and about how How chess and special chess fire move and special Queen's Gambit is ultimate. Yeah,
The ultimate takedown.
they probably do actually have anime and manga about chess. They have it about
Probably.
every other thing.
Yeah, they
Annie's
do.
been watching an anime about basketball. Do you hear that, Russell? What's the one that's about basketball? Oh, it doesn't have like a normal name. It has like a Japanese name. Is it? What are you watching it on?
Netflix.
Okay, Russell. There's a literally a basketball anime on Netflix, and it's like
There's a basketball one. There's a volleyball one.
yeah, but he loves basketball.
Oh,
Like he really loves basketball.
okay, well, I'll find out for him.
It's all about like the science and strategy of basketball and like, oh, but he's 2 feet taller than me, so I won't be able to drive the ball. I'm gonna have to move it around. Like,
So is it like Sports Goofy?
I mean, I think it's. I can't ever answer the question if an anime is supposed to be goofy or not.
Well, no. Back Walt Disney did Sports
Goofy.
Goofy things.
Got it.
And they had hockey and they had basketball and all the other stuff.
I just know my Goofy movie,
the Goofy movie.
which I still know some songs from.
Yeah.
And I had a big crush on the girl that he had a crush on. Animal girl. With the scary
Your
dad.
whole life is a Goofy movie. Craig says I used to work retail and dealt with people like that all the time regarding.
Kuroko's basketball.
What is it called?
Kuroko's basketball.
Kuroko?
Kuroko.
Kuroko's basketball.
Kuroko. Basketball.
I'm pretty sure if you just Google Netflix basketball anime, you're going to find what you need.
Yeah.
Just type in basketball and
It'll
go
come up.
I appreciate my other fellow retailers and all the horror stories we have. You can come in here and share them with me. That we all enjoy them.
Eddie says Ryan does look sad. What did Annie do to him?
Wait, why is that Annie?
Why is that Annie?
Because you're the bad cop.
And then Louise says, "Hi, Ryan, Derek, and Steven, but he certainly does not say hi, Annie."
Uh-oh.
Let me put myself on here. Hello. Good evening. Hello. everyone.
Yeah, I worked retail.
Yeah.
Ken Crane's Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Oh, that was wild.
You worked at a Laserdisc store?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's so like. Of course you did. Of course you did.
And so there were one minor celebrity. Jay Leno came in the store once.
Yeah.
And he was driving.
He's old. He's not a minor.
Yeah. I said minor celebrity. But I did get to talk to Frank Oz on the phone once, so that was kind of cool.
Did he make a voice for you?
No, I was cool. I didn't push
Oh,
it.
you were cool.
You know. But
Stop saying I'm sad. I'm not sad. I mean, I'm sad way deep down, but you guys aren't supposed to see that part.
But on the plus side, I did. So I got to know. That's how I got to know the guys that work on The Simpsons because they came to the store one night and one of them had a crew jacket. And I'm like, that's a crew jacket.
I'm going to give Derek an opportunity to transition into some stuff if he
Yeah.
so chooses.
Much to Megan's chagrin, I'm going to transition right now. Craig says, I worked at Ken Crane's Laserdisc and DVD. Nice. And Louis says, oh, sorry. Hi, Annie. So real quick, I did a 3-hour stream last night.
I
Well,
heard.
2 hours and 50. And there were ghosts involved. And
Is that why it took 3 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was fun. We had like a couple hundred comments, it looked like, and so a lot of great interaction. And we reviewed the last 2 weeks of comments, so that was fun. But I focus tested it out. I threw it out to the group of what they would think of doing a 24-hour stream. Like, what? And
Wendy said she could
I was
talk
like,
for
this is not
24
This is
hours.
not a real thing. We'd have to convince Ryan to do it. But everyone seemed to think it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, because they don't have to do it.
Wendy wants to do a whole hour on Iron Man. Luis wants to do stream along.
Well, she could talk about her favorite writer, Christopher Cantwell.
Christopher Cantwell, yeah.
She loves him so much.
You can find 24 people to each do 1 hour.
Yeah. And then we're talking about getting a sponsor, getting a alcohol sponsor, an energy drink sponsor.
Oh, that's so now you're
And
now,
then-
now
and
you're
then-
trying to
And then we're
speak
talking
my
about like
language.
getting doing it for a charity, donating to like helping out the homeless in Long Beach or something.
All
Or like that guy that
All
came-
right, I'm listening.
Or that guy that came to the door, he might need help.
Yeah, he can be a part of the stream.
Yeah.
He can talk about gaming for an hour.
Either way, it was whether we do it or not. It was a fun 3-hour thing last night. So we did that. So keep checking out our videos. Check out our TikTok, all the things. We're always posting new content. Hey guys, there was a new Supergirl costume. What do you think of that? New Supergirl.
I saw the picture of it. Is that all we've
Sasha
seen?
Calle.
Mhm.
Yeah. So did you see it?
I saw it.
So she's short hair, dark hair,
What show?
Hispanic woman
Is it a show?
playing in the Flash movie.
In the Flash movie.
Oh, because they're doing
And we saw Michael Keaton too.
alternate reality characters and
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
so people think that she could be our good buddy Tommy Taylor posted, thinking that it could be his creation, Lara Kent from the Injustice world.
Because the you know how like the S is like close to the top.
Mhm.
That's what it looks like.
Cool. I would have thought Supergirl from another Earth would be Power Girl, right? Isn't that?
Because she was from Earth 2, wasn't she?
Yeah.
But that is rad. Yeah, whatever they got to do to get the stuff on the road, you know.
Well, they're filming, so that's good. And then we got the Shazam family.
Yeah,
I did see that
that's
you're
one of
saying.
my next
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, that was good.
That seems fair,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it seems pretty cool.
Pretty uncanny.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of neat that if you're doing another Supergirl, do a different take on Supergirl, right? So Shazam family got an update. What did you guys think of that?
Thank God, no more puppy outfit.
And then did you guys see Helen Mirren in costume?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Helen Mirren is playing one of the big bads.
Oh.
And, she looks like an Amazonian.
Was she chewing up the scenery right then and there?
Always.
I always love it when they get it's like I don't care for James Woods personally, but like him as Hades was just like it was just brilliant.
And also as Owlman. Remember he was Owlman in one of the DC animated.
Yeah,
James Woods.
Yeah. He was a show.
What's our Twitch channel handle?
It's Pulp Fiction Long Beach.
Okay, our Twitch. It's stream. Well, right now you're watching the stream, but if you want to watch it from the nice camera, right? Wouldn't that be from the nice camera if they were seeing it on Twitch? Yeah. Russell, it's just Pulp Fiction Long Beach. If you want to find us on Twitch, it should be going live on Twitch right now, also, or YouTube.
and we're not in a little box there.
Okay. Yeah. So the Inside Baseball guys, we use a software called Restream. And Instagram doesn't want to play with other streamers.
Instagram doesn't want to play with anybody.
Yeah, so on Restream, we're going Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. But Instagram wants its own aspect ratio, its own thing. So we're actually shooting from a cell phone, kind of cockeyed here on the side.
Well, that's about all you can do.
But we love our Instagram people, even though they're lesser citizens than everyone else.
It's not that we don't love the Instagram. We like the Instagram people. We're not big fans of the Instagram of jumping through hoops.
Okay, cool. So we got Suicide Squad, a couple trailers real quick. Titan Season 3. Neither of you guys are watching that show, right?
I still got to get caught up.
So what's cool is that they tease Red Hood and Joker and Death.
I knew.
What's it? Death in the Family?
Death in the Family.
Yeah, so they show laughing, holding a crowbar.
So they cast it. There's a Joker in that
There's a
universe.
figure holding a crowbar in a warehouse. And
what are they doing? Are they going like classic purple suit? What are they...
He's just like, it's dark and it's in the distance.
I'm guessing it's really Ambush Bug.
Yeah.
I think it's Ambush Bug. I'd pay to see
but it
that.
looks dope. It's a good teaser.
Yeah.
And then Suicide Squad teaser. What do you think of that?
It looked really good. I mean, there wasn't a lot new that we haven't seen. The only thing we did get to see a bunch of baby Starros, lots of baby Starros, and more Weasel.
Oh, Weasel's so good.
Weasel, that was
Baby
and
Starros?
Speaking of Starro, and we get to see a little bit more character driven, concepts in this trailer. It was more instead of like we've seen all the action, so now they're like
I'm kind of like I see the one trailer and then it's like once I'm in, and
Yeah, you're already sold. You don't want to have anything else.
I don't actually want to see anything.
No,
now
I
at this
don't.
point.
I didn't think there was anything too spoilery, which was good. I mean, it was a lot of
Boys, I'm just kidding on Instagram. I love you. You're not second class citizens. If anything, I personally just post things on Instagram more often than
He
not.
does.
So what does
Yeah,
that
it's
say?
actually a good balance. Because,
You're actually my favorites.
Because Ryan, every week he does such a great job of doing the Instagram stories. And I'm posting a lot of stuff on the Facebook. So, like, I think we're trying to hit all demographics here. Us old guys, right, Ryan?
We're doing the best we can to the
we're trying to
social
hit
medias.
Stop the presses. Adam has a great comment. He said, hello, everyone.
Oh,
Derek
dinner?
had a cool stream late last night.
What did he have for dinner while I was eating it or watching
I
it?
don't know, but Adam was telling ghost stories.
Was that before or after you sent the $20 to Adam to say that?
Louis says, I'm so disappointed James Gunn didn't get my emails pitching Bloodsport, sending Superman to the ICU with a pipe. Louis, you're the devil. Russ says, I'm following on all social media platforms now, but then he asks, TikTok? I think TikTok is the same. I think TikTok is just Pulp and Long Beach. Well, we're not streaming live on TikTok.
I don't think you
TikTok
can.
is just 15, 16.
Yeah, because you only have.
But we do a lot of fun stuff. TikTok is my second favorite. It might become my first favorite if I ever remember to download it on my phone.
Because it's fun. It's goofy
fun.
stuff.
Okay, cool. So Suicide Squad, that was great. Let's move along here so we gotta get to comics. Black Widow is coming out soon. Do we have Are there any Black Widow books that are coming out, graphic novels that we can?
Not really, because they overshot and they did the best they could. They had no idea when that movie was going to come out, and it kept getting pushed.
I think the book was originally tied to
that's the current Black Widow series.
So promote that
with beautiful Adam Hughes covers. I thought the first issue was really neat.
And we're going to talk about this later, hopefully. Nominated for an Eisner
Oh, really?
Award. Yeah.
For what?
Best continuing series.
Oh, good for them. It was. I enjoyed the first issue.
Yeah, I really enjoy. Kelly Thompson's actually turned into like one
Kelly
of my
Thompson wrote one of my favorite comic books of the year because she did the second issue of Silver.
Yeah, I'm really digging her writing. She did West Coast Avengers, which was a lot of fun. She did Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, this is okay. So we have Demon Days Morico, which is the second quarterly issue in Peach Momoko's kind of Japanese feudal era samurai version of Marvel characters. And the first one was X-Men. This one's Black Widow. So if you want to get
awesome,
yeah, let me find some good stuff in here.
That's a good page.
That is
I like that page. That's my favorite.
You want Black Widow with some samurai flair. Definitely check out this book. It is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but
so my little pop
good.
culture movie nugget is that they're it's cool.
Yeah, Elena Casagrande.
They're predicting that at least some from early stuff that Black Widow is supposed to be pretty good, and so MCU is now going to be looking into more prequel.
Well, yeah, because didn't they kill everybody?
Yeah, exactly. Everything's messed up.
Well, my gripe at Marvel movies with Black Widow is like we've already had like 3 of them. We had Atomic Blonde, we had Red Sparrow.
yeah, but a good one.
I think Atomic Blonde was
I didn't see
freaking awesome.
Yeah, the fight choreography.
She broke a tooth during one of the fights and kept going.
Yeah.
So,
but Marvel did.
They dropped the ball on that because they should have made that a long time ago. Yeah. I'm very excited about
crack her up out of that soul stone. It's easy. This is comic books. You switch out somebody else's soul, put their soul in there, she's back.
Well, but all the Infinity Stones.
I'm still shipping Black Widow and Hulk. Damn it! I'm
they're
never giving up.
Well, I don't know because they're all being used as paperweights at this point.
Yeah,
so.
That's right.
And that leads us to my next thing on the TV front. We have Loki and Superman and Lois. I know you guys aren't watching Superman and Lois, so let me ask you guys what you think about Loki episode 2. Did you watch it?
It was better than the first episode, which I didn't. I really just thought was flat. I'm digging Owen Wilson, but I don't know. It seems to be. I find it a little convoluted. I think it's got a good idea, but it just doesn't know how to quite tell it. But you're not allowed to say anything bad about Marvel. Okay.
Annie said, what did you think?
She said Anne too.
You haven't seen it?
No, because she hasn't seen the second episode.
So no spoilers.
But Owen Wilson is literally saving that show. I mean, look, Tom Hiddleston. This one actually did explain things a little bit better and made up for kind of like the.
I don't care what's going on in the story. I don't care about the time management,
TVA.
Federation, whoever. But there's enough wonderful chemistry between Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson that it keeps me going probably the whole time.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that at all.
And also just happy for Owen Wilson.
Because it's Owen freaking Wilson.
Okay.
And he hasn't. Well, he'll probably be. I think he's in the next.
What about
Wes
that
Anderson.
cruel summer twist in the finale? I don't know what you're talking about. Versus Evil.
In Loki,
we don't have a finale yet.
When the finale of this last episode.
Don't say anything.
When the hood comes down.
Yeah, Annie doesn't know what that means yet.
Okay. We got a couple comments here. Ian says, "Hi everyone," and Ian also says, "Loki thumbs down." Louis says Loki is a 7 out of 10 for me. Not enough of Owen Wilson saying wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Louis says I think it'd be funny if Marvel brought Black Widow into an Avengers sequel and pretended that she never died in the first place. Russ asks what popculturemaven.com. Where did you find that, Russ? And what is it, Steven? Oh, it's on your shirt. There
it's on my shirt.
Yeah, what is it?
It's shameless self-promotion today. This is my website, Pop Culture Maven. And the artwork was done by Chris Houghton, who is one of the creators of Big City Greens it's on Disney Channel, but you can also find it on
don't they
Disney
have a new show coming out, or they're working on animation or anything?
not that I know of. They're just working on Big City Greens, but which is actually, it's not like necessarily a comic-centric show, but it's really funny. I think you'd even like it.
Ian says, before I transitioned, my doppelganger was Owen Wilson. Ian, prove it. We need a side-by-side photo.
Yeah.
Russ says, okay, perfect. I had another comment here that I missed. It was Ariana is all about it. Was that Ariana? Is that a writer, artist?
Ariana Grande?
I don't know. And then...
Ari. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's probably Russell talking still. That's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
That's his wife.
Oh, okay, got it.
Now you guys know. I'm going to tell you where he lives now.
Yeah, please. Tell us everything about Russell. And then thank you for following all the social media, Russell. And then Adam says, it was too late for Din Din, but right now it's left over from Bueno's Pizzeria. That's right. He was telling us about Bueno's Pizzeria.
Is it Bueno?
Or Bueno. And then my little plug is tonight, you guys should be watching Superman and Lois. I think it's getting close to the end, and Superman's fighting a bunch of other Kryptonians. It is awesome. And it's my favorite show right now. You should be watching it. And the family stuff is great. I think that's it for my pop culture news. Anything else, Steven, I'm forgetting?
Well, the DC solicitations came out this week for DC.
Just you mean like the next month?
The next month. And we get to see that Two-Face is going to be in Batman 89.
Yes, and it's Billy D. Williams.
It's Billy D. Williams.
I explained that to Megan. I was like, yeah, he was just Harvey Dent.
He was, the whole plan was...
So wait, they're drawing him as Billy D. Williams?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, what it is there's like a half shadow on him and half of him is...
So I gotta think that's good because now I'm gonna talk. Good job. If you didn't hear, DC is planning on doing a comic book that takes place in the original Tim Burton Batman movie universe, which I think is a great idea.
And don't forget about Superman.
And they're also doing a Superman in the Richard Donner movie universe.
Rest in peace, Otis.
Yes. Otisburg. He finally he's gone to the big Otisburg in the sky.
Mr. Lupo.
It's an itty bitty place.
I had a second part of that.
Sorry.
A lot of people heard about it before it had gotten solicited, so a lot of people asked, "Where is it? Where is it? I can't get it." Now that you've solicited, it probably means it's going to be on Previews World soon.
Because that's
actually.
issue.
Can you talk about whatever you're going to talk about? And I actually just want to check that.
Well, because that's issue 2. So by the time they usually solicit, the third issue is about when the first one shows up.
Yeah, because if it just popped up,
it literally just popped up.
Might not be up here.
And the other thing that was in the solicitation, I don't know if you saw it, Derek. Guess who's joining the Suicide Squad? Ambush Bug.
It is. What's going on? Ambush Bug.
Ambush Bug's going to be.
Well, Ambush Bug's been in the backup stories for Action Comics.
Yeah.
So here we go. Batman 89. It is up on Previews World now. So if you want to search for literally just Batman and then the number 89, it should come up.
Oh yeah, that is.
Well, that's just going to hit all my nostalgia buttons. I thought I was I was immune to that stuff. I don't think I am. Yeah, there's Billy D. Williams right there.
You find it? Oh yeah. No,
that's Billy D. Williams.
I know, but that's not the cover.
That is the cover to the second. That's the B cover.
No.
Whatever the specific thing you're talking about, I just want here's proof that Billy D. Williams is. Okay.
Adam says, I think the Loki series is a way to bring back Cap, Widow, and even Iron Man.
Well, sure. Time travel opens the whole damn thing up.
Russ says, I think the main actor for Loki is a great actor. That's Tom Hiddleston. But the story is confusing AF for me. I might not be smart enough. No, Russ, you're very smart. It's just time travel.
Time travel, personally, is not my favorite genre. That's a good cover.
That's the cover.
That's not, I don't know. It may be a team cover that I can't order, or a ratio of area that I can't order. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say. My cover to issue 2, joking. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Because he's doing the artwork for the book, so I think it's the main cover.
Okie dokie.
That's the one we're talking about.
But does the Batsuit in Batman '89 have the beloved bat nipples? No.
No, I don't
No.
think the bat nipples
That
are
was-
not
that was
Tim Burton.
Schumacher.
That was
Schumacher did that.
Schumacher.
That's the big selling point for Luis. No, Luis, you're wrong.
No bat nipples. Bat nipples are banned.
Adam wants to see like a mini Secret Wars to bring back these characters.
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about comics. Guys.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right. I've been let loose. Here I go. All right. This is the big book this week. One of the two big books this week. We got Batman Reptilian.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, this is another Black Label series. So some of you know what that means, and the ones that don't means that
Batterwing.
I don't think we're going to see another Bat penis.
Okay.
What
But
about Lizard Wing?
I should mention that Batawang is in reference to the first Batman Black Label book, which was Batman Damned, of which in the very first issue they show Bruce Wayne's penis, and which caused this book to never get below $60 now.
Can we say that word?
Penis?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it anyway.
That's a medical term.
Well, Steven Spielberg or George Lucas edited out EP.
So in any case, they edited it out of every other subsequent reprint. If you really want to see Batman's penis, you have to get a Batman Damned first printing.
Just put a shadow over it, right?
No, dude, it's there.
No, in the new
one,
yeah,
they shadowed
just
it
shadowed
all up.
it,
Yeah. So anyway, that is to say that Black Label was supposed to be the place where you could do anything you want as long as you don't show Batman's penis. But my conspiracy theory is that they all knew that they were exactly what they're doing. They moved a ton of copies, and then I got to have their cake and eat it too.
Well, heroes don't do that.
Heroes don't do that.
But Galactus does.
Back to this book. So this is another Black Label series, which means that you can just pick this up and read it. This isn't part of any continuity. It's meant to be self-contained, and these are meant to attract really cool creative teams. In this case, as far as I know, unless somebody correct, I've been asking this question and nobody has yet to tell me. I don't think Garth Ennis has ever written a Batman story before.
I think he did a Batman black and white. He might have done that.
I'm going to say this
swear
then.
to it.
I will say that
He's
Garth
not
Ennis
done
has
a-
never done a Batman series
Yes,
before.
no, he's never done a Batman series.
If you don't know who Garth Ennis is, he's the writer of Preacher. He's the writer of The Boys, probably more popular now at this point. I'm very excited to see what he does with this. Brilliant artwork by Liam Sharp, doing a kind of a Bill Sienkiewicz sort of Dave McKean thing on this.
Because he's painting it.
Because he's painting it.
Mhm.
Also, I think he's really going out of his way to do something special because the original artist was supposed to be Steve Dillon. Steve Dillon unfortunately passed away recently. It would have been a completely different book drawn by Steve Dillon. So I think Liam Sharp's just doing the best he can. He actually does say something that's really nice in here. Liam Sharp. For Steve Dillon, a big brother to many of us, the script of this book was meant for him, and I would rather have him here by far than me drawing by myself. I'm doing my best to make him proud, but that said, I can feel him over my shoulder, chuckling a little and saying, "No, mate, you do you. Shame to waste it." I miss Steve Dillon.
And he was also a big supporter of the Hero Initiative, too, Steve
Cool.
Dillon.
Anyway, I haven't read this book yet.
It looks freaking amazing.
I was going to read it last night. I got too tired. I'll read it tonight. But it doesn't matter because it's going to sell anyway.
Yeah.
Garth Ennis doing a Batman series, doing a Batman versus Killer Croc is cool. I love Killer Croc. He's a fan favorite character of mine.
And there's nice previews of art from issue 2, even. So
Yeah.
It's like,
So that's probably the big seller this week. That's the main cover there. We got another B cover here by Cully Hammer. And I think I have one left. These were on sale today of the Bill Sienkiewicz 1:25 ratio variant.
Favorite.
I like the Cully Hamner one. That one's actually really nice.
Yeah, the Cully Hamner
Nice.
is cool. All right. By the way, if anybody's interested in the ratio variants that I'm showing, the ones that are more than cover price, please send us an email. You can email us at pulpfictionlongbeach@gmail.com, and I'll let you know if the variant is still available and if we can hold it for you. Let's keep moving along. Also from DC, we have Infinite Frontier #1. Now, a lot of people probably remember Infinite Frontier #0 coming out a long time ago, but they did immediately announce that Infinite Frontier would be a proper summer series. Summer is here. Here comes Infinite Frontier. It's a 6-issue miniseries.
Ooh, it's got Captain Carrot.
And from what I understand, this is supposed to kind of help situate the new DC universe.
Yeah, because look, Flash is on Earth 1,
Yeah.
2, 6, 12, 50.
So if you've been kind of been like wanting to understand what's going on with the DC universe post Dark Knight's Death Metal and all that jazz, you're going to want to check this out.
Oh, you like this. Look. You like it when they do the
I
big...
do like that. I do like that. It also makes it easy to find the credits.
Right.
So very cool. And look, and what's President Black Superman's name?
Calvin Ellis.
Calvin Ellis. Now,
23.
Is there speculation that that's the Michael B. Jordan?
No, Michael B. Jordan hasn't been officially cast or anything.
But it's just a rumor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regina King actually was surprised. Oh, that's so cool. She heard in the media that she was on the short list to direct the J.J. Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman. So she's like, wow, that's news to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're kind of teasing that's going to be Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Rather than Val-Zod or Calvin Ellis or Ronan Kent, the new character
right.
that was introduced in Future State.
Right.
But no official confirmation yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Question for the Cloud.
Yes, sir.
I know, of course, we're focusing on physical comics and stuff, but do either of you guys know, is there an Infinite Frontier digital thing going on right now?
Probably. I don't know.
I think there is some, but it's not related.
It's not
to
this, no.
Okay, all right. I'm sure it'll be reprinted just like that recent Deceased graphic novel.
Dirty digital comics. Actually, I want to tell us a quick story. I had a young woman come in today, and she's I've never seen her before. I'm pretty sure it was her first time in the shop. And she goes, "Didn't new DC comic books come out today?" Like, they did. They're in the back, right over there, and they have the new This Week stickers on them for wherever you see them. And then she let me know that when she bought some stuff. She bought Mr. Miracle, trade paperback, and then she bought a couple of other ongoing series. I can't remember which ones they were. But then she said, I started reading this online, and I didn't want to. I wanted to read the rest physically. So I make jokes about dirty digital and all that kind of stuff. In my opinion, I think digital actually brings more people into the store than it does turn away.
You bring the milkshake to your yard.
Something about that, something digital. Okay, sorry for my anecdote.
I think it's good. That's a great story. I love that.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, part of the thing that I do understand there is definitely a need for digital. I think the problem is that a lot of comics, the way the panels are laid out by the artists, they don't.
That's why you get a tablet that's the actual size of the comic book.
Yeah,
which they do exist.
But if you have a double where it goes across 2 pages, you still can't do it. Then you have to turn it and then it gets smaller.
Adam Hernandez wants to know, is Yara Flores Infinite Frontier? She does have her own Batgirl book, right? Or
she's not on the cover. She's in I believe she's in the Zero issue. I don't know. You're gonna have. You know what? Why didn't you buy it? I didn't find out.
Because the Zero issue had with Jolie Jones doing that little 2-page thing. That's all that was.
What up, Jim? Welcome. Okay, moving right along. We have Wonder Woman Black and Gold. And as you may guess from the kind of title that it is, this is an anthology series. Much like Batman Black and White, much like Superman Red, White, and Blue, and much like Wolverine Black, White, and Red, and much like Carnage Black, White, and Red.
And there's a new Sonya, what's her name? Red Sonya. Red and
is there?
Red and White. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's getting on this train.
Yeah, so these are really neat. They're perfect things to just pick up and read. What I love most about these, again, is you're getting exposed to different creative teams. Because there's a lot of artists that will work on this stuff that probably would never get a chance to work on a mainstream superhero title. So just off the top of my head here, I'm seeing John Arcudi, one of my favorite writers.
Look at this
doing
Ryan
a story.
Suck.
I see some Ryan Suck in here. Of course, Ryan Suck will definitely, they'll let him do a DC book.
Yeah.
We got looks
Reeder.
like Becky Clonin.
Amy Reeder's doing.
Amy Reeder, that's great. Yeah. I love Amy Reeder.
Yeah, look at that's Amy.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The one on your left hand, right? This page.
Both of them.
Oh, okay. I love all this negative black space here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Wonder Woman Black and Gold.
Yeah, that was
definitely check it out if you're looking for. That looks great. If you're looking for
and they have some really neat covers too.
Yeah. So I'm holding the first. You've got Jen Bartel taking over the world here with the A cover. I don't know who that is on that one.
Let's see.
Jen
Bartel. Why are you figuring it? This is Josh Middleton. I think it's Josh Middleton.
That is Josh Middleton.
Yeah,
now that I've seen it, you've said it, that's definitely Josh Middleton. And then also we have a 1-in-25 ratio variant by Ramona Fradon. And who I'm not totally familiar with, but really great, very iconic. Her leaping up out of the comic pages.
She did a lot of Silver Age books, but she also she also did Super Friends for a long time back in the 70s.
Didn't know that we're in the presence.
She did Aquaman. Yeah, she's been around for a long time, and that's really just an awesome cover. it is. Yeah, this is classic Silver Age.
So you're going to buy it then?
I wish.
Real quick, Renee says, no, Batwing. Russ says, I agree, especially for noobs like me. The care package you sent me, Ryan, I finally finished. I am hooked. Would you send it?
I sent what?
What good books did you send?
I sent them a lot. I don't know. I don't believe they.
But these are really.
I don't even believe you a little bit.
Like Watchmen, or
I don't remember.
Okay.
Ask him. If he read them, he should be able to tell you.
Tell us, Russ. Adam says, as long as more people read comics, it doesn't matter how they start reading. I bought the new Wonder Woman book, sight unseen, baby. And then Ruben, hi Ruben. Ruben says Josh Middleton. I gotta run my car, but I'll be listening to you.
But that's what I do love about those books is they're great for new readers. Absolutely wonderful for new readers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you don't you
and even if you miss an issue, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're just new stories.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
That's what. Bring my Where's my Jonah Hex? Bring back my Jonah Hex comic.
Russ says, ha ha ha, I didn't read them.
I can tell you right now, Jimmy Palmiotti would be all over that.
Okay, next up we have Black Hammer Reborn, which for all intents and purposes just kind of looks like they're just continuing.
This is
Black Hammer
this is the main story arc.
Right.
We've had a lot of mini series going on.
Do you know if what's his face isn't going to be drawing anymore? If he's just working on something else?
I think he's working on something else.
Okay.
So yeah, Dean Ornstrom. Yeah, he was the main artist, but Caitlin Yarsky, I actually really like. Look at that.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah, it's really nice artwork.
Yeah.
I think Dean is working on something. I don't know that they've quite said what he's working on, but this gets back to the main story arc.
If you've never heard of Black Hammer before, Steve is a huge fan. I can concur that it's very good, but I haven't read that as much as he has. Anything by Jeff Lemire is worth checking out. But there's a lot of it so far, so this is a good opportunity to check it out. Have a new starting point. Or if you're interested, check out the graphic novels that we still have on the shelf here. In fact, actually,
you have a set?
I do. Somebody traded in. Oh, that's perfect. All right, for somebody that wants it, somebody traded in actually the 4 main volumes of Black Hammer trade paperbacks, and I'm selling for $40, just $10 a pop. So they're normally $20 each. Yeah, so save a bunch of money, get caught up on Black Hammer for somebody that wants it.
And you noticed about this cover?
That is a Beta Ray Bill homage.
Yes,
which we're gonna talk about some more Thor stuff later. They didn't say so he's not going to be in the new movie, right? Everybody thought that he would be, but maybe not. All right, people thought maybe that what Batman was going to be Beta Ray, Christian Bale was going to be Beta Ray Bill, but then they said that he's actually going to be the bad guy. So. Right. Beta Ray Bill's going to pop up somewhere.
He might have been. Who knows? He might have even been in the crowd in the arena. They got to. They got to do something with him. It's funny that you said crowd in the arena because in the animated version of Planet Hulk, now in the actual comic book Planet Hulk, he fights against Silver Surfer, who's also been caught and put in the Gladiator arena. But they didn't do that in the animated movie because they couldn't get the rights because he's a Fantastic Four character. So they did Beta Ray Bill. Right.
Yeah, it's cool. Nerd! Okay, moving right along. I have a new Boom book this week called Good Luck. It's by Matthew Ehrman and Stefano Simone. I am not familiar. But it's got a cover by Jorge Corona, who I do really like. He's been doing a lot of the Boom covers all over the place. I don't know what this is about.
A lot of dialogue, but it looks nice.
It's real pretty. I think it has something to do with a world that luck is like an actual currency. And it reminds me of that movie that I think nobody saw that had Justin Timberlake, where time was literally a commodity, and you had and you used it as credit to pay, and that's all I know about Good Luck.
The artwork's nice. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good looking book, so hopefully the story's good.
Usually I read stuff on Monday nights, but this week I didn't. So,
and there's a shiny cover.
I'll try to check it out tonight. We have some ratio variants to go along with them. I have a non-trade dress copy and a 125 by. I'm still not going to try to say the name. Something Yoon. I really need to sit down and practice. And then another one by Joe Perel. Sent them real cheap. Oh, that movie was called In Time.
In Time, yes.
In Time. Okay, we have a new, not Mignola-verse, I think more Baltimore-verse. Doesn't matter.
It's Outerverse.
The point is that you're supposed to be able to just pick it up and read it.
I like that cover.
Yeah. He's been pumping these out. He's been doing quite a bit. As Hellboy has kind of, finally kind of winded down and not had as much going on with it, he's taken all these other characters and corners of his various universes and spinning them out into different comic book concepts. This one looks like it's probably giants, like in that Nordic Swedish fashion or something. I have a giant question. Have you ever seen Giant Killer? Shit. It's a found footage Troll Hunter.
Troll Hunter?
Yeah.
The Troll Hunters?
It's a found footage movie called Troll Hunter.
No. I've
Oh,
never
it's
seen it.
so good.
Is it so good?
Yeah, now I can give you something.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Okay. Troll Hunter. Everybody watch Troll Hunter if you haven't seen it. It's fantastic. I have no idea what this book is, but it was very popular on the FOC. It essentially says Mother F's, but it's MKFZ. I believe that this is a European book. Behemoth has been doing that, and you can tell that they've shrunk down the artwork to fit in the comic book format. I love the artwork. It looks like a lot of fun.
It looks like a little baby Ghost Rider, like a little bit, because he's got a skull head.
This one that you're holding was the most popular cover, and it said Vin Diesel something, so it made me think of Fast and Furious, and there's a new movie coming out, so I got a few of those ones for the shelf.
And see, there's Ghost Rider on the cover.
There's Ghost Riders on the cover.
It's a faux Ghost Rider.
He says that movie is Scandinavian, the one I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah, then there's a couple different art styles that goes through there. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's neat.
No, it looks good.
But stuff from Behemoth is always at least interesting. Okay. I'm only continue to get these Shadow Man things because, I read the first issue and I really liked it, but I'm loving the horror homage covers. What are you gonna do? I'm a simp for the horror homage covers. And here's a big fat no prize for somebody that can tell me what movie this cover is homaging. I'll hold that up there for a few seconds, and then we'll give the comments a chance to see if they can get it. I guess there was a Shadow Man video game, and they're still advertising it. It's been remastered. You can get it on good old games in the Epic Store.
Yeah, because those were all Acclaim games, because at one point Acclaimed owned.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Turok
and so
too, right?
So there was Turok. There was there was a bunch of games. Most of them were
okay.
But Shadow Man was actually kind of decent. I think I have it.
If I had more hours in my life, I would be continuing to read Shadow Man because I really liked the first issue. But I am going to buy that cover because it's a great movie that it's homaging, and I think it's fun.
Catch up with some comments here. Russ said he read Lock and Key and Day Tripper.
Cool.
Adam says Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor Jonah Hex book. I'd buy that. Megan remembers something. I don't know what she remembers. Russ says that was a good movie, by the way. Adam says Troll Hunter is awesome. Louis says Troll Hunter ? It's that movie about the bounty hunters who track down internet trolls. No. Adam says The Howling is what that cover is.
Who got it?
Adam's first
Adam
one.
got
and
it,
he said it afterwards.
Yeah, all right. The Howling. Yeah, but who knows something about a Howling sequel? That's what I want to know because I've never seen any of them, and I know there's like 5,
and there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, they're probably bad. Okay, moving right along. Speaking of monsters, we have Something is Killing the Children. This is issue 17. Something is Killing the Children was on hiatus and came back with issue 16. It didn't sell very well off the shelf. I don't understand why I got more, but I did.
Because it was a starting off point.
17 is?
No, 16.
16 was 16.
No, I know. I don't know why. I think I had to order 17 before I knew how 16 would do. So this was me hoping that it was going to sell the shelf.
So if you miss 16, you can come get 16 and 17.
I still have 16. I think 16. I think I'm selling them for half off in the markdown bin.
Wow, there you go.
But
jump on now, kids.
Jump on now, exactly. But check out this. This cover is really cool. I don't know who this artist is, but I really like it a lot. And also, this one in particular is glow in the dark. What I've been told. What, this cover?
Annie gives her
I couldn't even begin to pronounce that.
Annie, did you go into a dark space?
No, I gotta try.
I put it in the sun, and then I went to a dark space. I turned off the light.
Annie wasn't about to read it. She just had to test out the...
Did it test well?
Yeah, I know. It was actually pretty cool. I showed it to Wendy, and she thought it was cool.
Annie, where was the dark space? Was it Ryan's heart you crawled inside?
It's
iced, remember?
Oh,
I went past the
she's
ice pick.
she's blonde.
Also, we have a this is probably more why I ordered more. A 1 in 25 ratio variant by something Yoon. Again, poor Yoon. He's on so many covers.
Mr. Yoon.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I can probably say it's Korean.
Yeah, it's JUNG dash
J-U-N-G, Jung,
and then GEUN.
Jung Jun Yoon.
Jung Jun Yoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with that until somebody tells me different.
Oh, and then for the
Jung
cover of the
Jun Yoon. Huh?
the cover of Sophie's Stone Children.
Yeah, we got it. We just didn't know how to say it.
Oscar Yildirim?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're,
We'll
you're,
fi-
bra-
we'll
you're
figure
braver
it
than
out.
we were.
I need an app that just helps me pronounce all the different artists' names.
Adam Hernandez said the Howling sequels are terrible.
They are.
Moon Knight and XJ9 Vaporwave on YouTube. Hello, Moon Knight says comics and superheroes should be dark and sad and depressing and realistic.
Something's killing the children. There you go.
Well, then, do I have a book for you? Wow. Let's talk about Spawn's universe. Spawn universe. Actually, Derek was like, "Wait, Spawn's universe." I swear he changed his mind at one point. I'm pretty sure for a lot of the lead up, this was just Spawn universe, and then on Previews World and Diamond and everything else, it is just Spawn universe. But I did notice the covers all of a sudden started saying apostrophe yes, it's Spawn's universe.
Well, it's got a unicorn in it, so there you go.
There's a lot of really fantastic artists that they have on this book. If you haven't already heard, McFarlane has grand designs to open up the Spawn universe. It can't be contained in one title named Spawn. He's going to get a lot of different creative teams. We've heard of, for writers, we've heard the Bad Boy Comics. What's his name? Donny Cates. He's the only other writer that I've heard of so far. But in this one, you're going to get artwork from Jim Chung, Brett Booth, Steven Segovia, Marcio Takara. And I mean, just Jim Chung alone doing some Spawn stuff is pretty spectacular. We all know that half the reason people read a Spawn comic is for the artwork. I think if we're all being honest with ourselves. Cygor. I'm a fan of Cygor. Yeah, that's really good. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is.
But really, again, Spawn stuff, it's like bring the art first, then worry about the story. That isn't to say that they don't have good stories. They do have good stories. But just if your artwork ain't bringing it, then don't even bother. But the artwork in this is
that's Brett
great. Brett Booth has been not annoying me the last couple of years. He was an artist that I would have said I'm not really a fan of, but lately I've been enjoying his stuff. These covers that I'm showing you, by the way, these are the ones that are left. They did like 8, I think, and after all requests were said and done, these are the ones that I have for the shelf. So I've got the main cover by J. Scott Campbell. I have the Brett Booth inked by McFarlane. This is also J. Scott Campbell, Medieval Spawn, and that's also J. Scott Campbell, and I think that's Redeemer, if I remember. I did used to love Spawn when I was a kid. I should revisit it. We also have a 1 in 50 ratio variant with pencils by Brett Booth, and we're selling that one for $49.99. They might already be spoken for, but like I said, if you're interested, and I've had a couple of email notifications since we've started, that might be in there. If you're interested, please send us an email, pulpfictionlongbeach@gmail.com, and I'll let you know if it's still available and if you can have it. Okay. This is a couple more for the indie world here.
I want the other cover.
Okay, that's fine. We got Stray Dogs finally wrapping up this week with issue 5. Runaway hit. So happy and proud for local writer Tony Fleece and the artist he's been working with, Trish Forstner, and everybody else that's working on the book. They just said that they were going to do kind of a Hitchcock crime, murder, mystery, suspense thriller, but starring dogs. And they totally knocked it out of the park.
Since we don't want to spoil anything, we'll just show the pictures of people that have sent their dogs pictures to Tony.
It's had a lot of different printings and covers, and most of them have been really fantastic. What Steve is holding is just the B cover for the last issue, which hopefully this needs no introduction, but what I was saying to him, you know how they do that in the subtitles?
I can't remember, but
it's chi, CHI 3 times, and then ma, which is so obviously not what's actually being said, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, who's the killer in Friday the 13th? There's a fun trivia for you. I would like to know who the killer is in the Friday the 13th film.
which is what this poster is from. They did a really good job with that. And then, of course, this is the third printing for the first issue, homaging Scream, of course, hugely popular when I started high school. And there's one more last round of printings for all of these. They're all going to come out during the same week pretty soon. I ordered a bunch because I'm going to do a get caught up sale. If anybody that wants to buy all 5 issues and get the whole enchilada, I'm going to call it the last chance sale or train leaving the station sale, or I don't know, something like that.
Before the trade comes out sale.
Yeah. And we'll...
Adam got it.
Yeah. Well, Versus Evil and Kier got it too.
First was Ruben. So here, let me... I'll
here's your no prize.
So first Adam says, "Come on, man," and then that sounds like a Joe Biden. Come on, man.
It's easy for you, but it's not easy for everybody.
Ruben says Pamela Voorhees, and Adam says it's Pamela Voorhees, and then Robert Baz says inattentive counselors.
That's true.
And he says Pamela Voorhees, and you will win.
Okay, now all the horror nerds shut up for a second. In what movie did Jason Voorhees get his mask? That's it. All right.
And then other things here real quick. Russ wants to know, do you guys have a monthly subscription thing? Like I pay $30 and you send me 2 or 3 comics?
If you would like to pay me $30 a month for me to send you 2 or 3 comic books, we can talk about that. We can talk turkey.
Luis says, does the Devil and Spawn comics look like a hairless chihuahua like in the Spawn movie?
Yes. Yeah, exactly like that.
And then Moon Knight had a couple comments here. Probably won't agree with a couple of these things, Moon Knight, but Moon Knight says he didn't like 2010s and 2020s as a decade in comics, but as a comic book retailer, we're hoping that those are good decades because Pulp Fiction's got to sell books. He also says he didn't like Doomsday Clock, and he's worried that the MCU will not do Moon Knight right because they don't like dark superheroes. Well, hopefully they don't ruin it for you, Moon Knight. Adam also says new Spawn toys up for pre-order. Big Violator already sold out.
I did see some of that. So just as we were going on the air, Steve, it was either on my phone or yours, and I saw Gunslinger Spawn, big old action figure, cool. And then it said Target exclusive. So Todd's busy, man. He's ready to try to take over the world. Well, he's done it before.
He's got the BC license.
Yeah,
now,
so we'll see how it goes.
And then regarding the Friday the 13th question. Eddie got it first. He said 3. Adam says third one. Ruben says Friday the 13th 3D.
That's why I was actually going to give my Versus Evil Instagram credit because he was the only one that said 3D. But we got somebody over there.
So both of them. And then Adam says, I love watching people watch Friday the 13th for the first time. Their faces when the reveal happens.
Yeah.
And that film brought back the 3D craze in the 80s.
That's right.
Every 30 years.
Well, brought back the 2000s. Never mind. I hated 3D movies. Yeah. Okay, so Spawn Universe. That's a big book this week. I still have plenty. I have plenty on the shelf, but I'm only limited to those 4 covers. Yeah, and they're out of print, so I can't get any more. Here's one that I kind of read before I started falling asleep. This is a new image series called Vinyl. Now, some of you maybe have heard of a book called
Plastic.
Yeah. Oh, is that a wraparound cover?
Yeah.
I think they have it in here. Here we go. Okay, so there's a pretty popular trade paperback in here called Plastic. If you've read that and you like that, don't miss Vinyl. I don't know what this is about yet, but
serial killer.
It seems like it. I was very impressed with the artwork. I haven't read Plastic personally, but now I really need to make a rush to do it. Well, I mean, I know Ryan likes horror things, so of course but even just these scenes where nothing is happening, this is some beautiful line work. Then I saw that it is, I'm pretty sure, colored by Dave Stewart. And I think Dave Stewart
is the color genius of
I don't know how he does what he does, but sometimes he will just take someone's artwork and just knock it up a few notches. But if you're the horror boys and girls, don't miss Vinyl. I'll have a real review for you tomorrow.
And there's 2 covers.
Teddy
Bear and non-Teddy Bear.
Yeah, and it has something to do with his persona and what he can do when he's wearing the mask and what he can't do. I don't.
How many issues is this?
If it's anything like Plastic, it's probably just a 4-issue.
A lot of the covers have that like single face thing. The second issue.
Yeah, I can see the second issue. There's the cover.
And they got a VHS thing going on at the end here that I don't want to spoil, but then they have a little play pause button here for the VHS stuff. So anyway, Vinyl, check it out. I have lots and lots of that. That is it for indie books and DC books. If you hadn't noticed, I did it a little bit different. I spread the ratio variance.
Changed it up.
I changed it up.
I think that I like that.
I don't want to. I got so tired of talking about the books twice. I'd say like, here it is, and then I'll talk about it again when you see it later.
All together now.
I'm a little over it.
All together now.
Okay. Who was it? Oh, he has a good question. Okay, one more Friday the 13th, because that's what this is the Friday the 13th show. Here's a bonus question from an Instagram user. This is a good one. Who is the killer in part 5 of Friday the 13th? I'll leave that out there. Obviously, well, I won't even say anything. Okay, so we have a new book spinning out of Immortal Hulk called Gamma Flight. I'm very curious to see how this does because, Immortal Hulk is very popular. So we'll see how many of those people kind of cross over and check this out. This is the sort of like what happened during that book is some members from Alpha Flight ended up getting teamed up basically with Absorbing Man and Titania, who is his their boyfriend and girlfriend. They just announced that Titania is going to be a bad guy in the She-Hulk, whatever they're doing.
She-Hulk TV show?
She-Hulk TV show. Anyway, I thought the covers were really cool, so I'm giving it a shot. Mostly I wanted to order enough to get these ratio variants because the ratio variants look... Yeah, show some of that artwork. If you're anything like Immortal Hulk, if you're like Immortal Hulk, it's a big monster mashy kind of thing. You'll want to check it out. But again, as I was saying, mostly I want to get my hands on these ratio variants. This is the one that I think people are really going to like. We got a very cool Where the Wild Things Are homage by Carrie Andrews.
Show those terrible claws.
I don't know if I have any of these available, but again, please just send an email. The worst I'll say is no. But I have it priced at $29.99. That's for a 1 in 25 ratio variant. And we also got a really cool, really gross, very gooey, Ryan loves it, 1 in 50 ratio variant by Dustin Weaver. I have no idea who that is or what's going on. You got to read the book to find out, I guess. Something Gamma related for sure.
Gamma and pajamas.
$39.99 for that one. Yeah. A lot of big variants this week.
Adam says McFarlane has the DC license as well. Adam West Batman and Avatar toys from him.
Right.
Ruben says Roy the ambulance driver. And Adam says the paramedic.
Wait, was that Ruben?
No, that.
Who guessed it?
Yeah,
Ruben? God, Ruben's way more of a horror nerd than I think I gave him credit for.
Adam says the paramedic dude Roy something, and then, and then Eddie Magana brings the whole name. Says part 5 was Roy Burns.
Well, okay, there you go. Good job, guys. I like it.
I got to catch up. I haven't watched like the later one.
Part 5 is one that is maligned because it's not Jason Voorhees.
Oh.
But I have an authority.
So explain that. So he's dressed as Jason Voorhees.
Yes,
because he's not really Jason.
Well, Jason's dead. Jason gets killed by Corey Feldman in the final chapter.
One of the Corys do him in?
I'm going to explain the whole... We should do a Friday the 13th show if you all want to. I'm down.
Just real quick, how is it an ambulance driver? So just
I don't remember what the motive is anymore, but he... it's just a normal dude who wants people to think that it's Jason Voorhees. He's a copycat. Yeah, it's a Scooby-Doo moment at the end.
Oh, okay.
And so everybody hates that one because it's like, oh, I'm not Jason Voorhees. This sucks. And then, of course, they bring him back as a zombie in part 6. Huh?
They say it in that accent.
Like
it
that.
sucks.
This sucks. Jason Voorhees. What is it?
And then they shoot him in his face at the end.
And then Jason Voorhees comes back as a zombie, you said?
Yeah, that's where they go full-on zombie with it because he's going to... this is Corey Feldman's character grown up.
The RV? Is that the 6?
RV is in 7.
Oh, okay.
7 is Jason Voorhees versus Jean Grey with mind powers. So in part 6, grown up Corey Feldman, so I'm going to kill you. He digs up Jason Voorhees and he sticks a metal spike into his heart. And just like Frankenstein, lightning comes down and animates him. And now he's zombie Jason. So
he was mortal before.
I think it's fun that when people think of Jason, they think of like this hulking, rotting, hockey mask wielding machete man. But that took movies to get to that point, you know? He didn't just come out of the oven like that. It took a while.
Ruben says, yes, I am a big horror fan. Louis says, remember when Jason went to space? That was fun. Yeah, we said that.
Oh, that was
Adam says, Ryan, that would be awesome. Horror talk. Let's do it. That could be part of the 24-hour stream, Ryan. Adam says,
Ryan could do 24 hours of horror.
Pretty much. Just, Ryan, talk about Hellboy. Go. Talk about Aliens. Go.
I don't typically plug this, but I guess I should start again. Seriously, if that's something you want, I have a thing called Alpha Rookie that I was doing with my best friend for years on YouTube. We do plan to start doing something like that again. And there are literally hours and hours of content, either between podcasts and videos, of us just nerding out on horror movies. So there you go.
Or we could do like the Clockwork Orange thing with you and make you watch like the crappy Howling sequels and hold your eyes open.
Yeah, I mean, I love doing the movie marathons.
Adam says Jason X is a fun movie. Ruben says Roy's son was killed at the clinic camp for troubled
yes.
teens. Jason killed Horshack from Welcome Back Kotter in Part 6. Eddie says 5 is a paramedic whose son is killed and impersonated son to kill teens he blamed. Okay.
Yeah.
Louis says, I was just waiting for the Scooby-Doo and Friday the 13th crossover movie. Eddie says Jason X is one of the best kills alongside Jason.
It does have one of the best kills.
Adam says Jason also kills Gray from The Last American Virgin in Part 4. There you go.
So is 8 when he goes to New York?
A lot of people killed him. What about it? That's called Maniac in New York.
No. When does he go to New
Jason
York?
goes to
8 or 9?
That's 8.
Okay, what's 9?
9 is Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, okay, that's right, because that's when it went to New Line.
Okay, everybody close your eyes so Annie can walk by and go home. She can't see her. You can't see her. She's not here.
Bye, Annie.
John Cena meets Drax.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't think of Jason Goes to Hell. But then before was Jason versus Freddy before X or after X?
After.
Oh, it was done after.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that because a woman in the very beginning of the Freddy versus Jason raised her hand in the movie theater. And she says, I have a question. And I was like, what? And she goes, didn't I send that fool to space? We're like, okay, we're an interactive theater.
Oh my god,
That's great.
That is just the best.
Adam says, bye, Annie. Also, did Jason team up with the Muppets when he took Manhattan?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes.
Which, and we'll get off this horror movies subject, but isn't not a trivia, but just a question. Which Halloween was it that there was no
3.
Michael Myers? And
That was Season of the Witch.
Which is
good too, but also
It is good, but again, people hate it because it doesn't have Michael Myers.
And the whole plan was that they were like every year they were going to do like a
Can you
Halloween.
imagine like a John Carpenter directed or
Because the third one's flawed, but I love it.
I think the third one's great. But I also like Halloween 2. Oh, I'm gonna put that in my twos. My room of twos. Halloween 2 is nowhere near as good as the original, not even close, but I still like it.
But Freddy Krueger is in every Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yes.
Now that Annie is gone, there is a dragon and Jason Goes to Hell.
I'll have to tell her.
Eddie says.
I'll have to tell her. Jason Goes to Hell, another one much maligned because Jason Voorhees is barely in it. He's
really?
possessing other people.
Oh, okay.
But if you just look at it as a movie, it's fun. Okay. Hey,
comics!
I love it as more than anybody in this. We have to keep going. We have to move on.
Heroes Reborn.
Yeah, I'm so much more excited to talk about Heroes Return. Actually, this is Heroes Return.
Is it Return?
Heroes Reborn is over. This is the finale. Heroes
Return.
They
were born, and now they're returned.
I guess so. From what I understand, this is the old squad, the heroes that you've been waiting on are back, and I don't know why
it's
or how.
Wonder Woman.
It's Power Princess. This is a great Wonder Woman cover though. The one I'm holding.
Yeah, that's the Wonder Woman.
I mean, it's not Wonder Woman. This is Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. However, what a great cover by Patrick Gleason here with Captain Miracle tied up and tied up and being taken away. Yeah. So Heroes Return this week. I did not read a single issue, so I can't tell you much about it.
But there's a great Wonder Woman cover.
I ordered quite a few of the Gleason cover because I thought it was great. We also have a 1-in-25 ratio variant by Ed McGuinness that I'm selling for so cheap, $15.
$15, little man.
I'd buy that for $1.
How about $15 though?
Just $1.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
that counts me out.
And here we go. Marvel Voices Pride. Big old fat celebration of all our LGBTQ characters in the Marvel Universe. Lots of different covers. Lots of different creative teams.
And I did notice that they reprinted the North Star cool story, which is kind of nice because that's a long time ago.
So here we go. You're holding the main cover. I don't know all of these artists off the top of my head, but I'm going to do the best I can. I have a feeling that there's a first appearance of a character that people are speculating on. I think a new version of Captain America that people are maybe excited about. but I don't remember, and the people that told me about it, I forgot. But really cool Olivier Coipel cover here that I'm holding in my hand. I don't know who the cover is on that one.
Luciano Vecchio?
Oh, Vecchio?
Vecchio?
Sure, Vecchio, I don't know.
Yeah, Luciano's a really famous Instagram and internet artist who's crossed over and done some really great.
Cool.
I like this. This is a nice. Actually, there's some really nice covers there. This one's good.
We got a double dose of Phil Jimenez here with Hulkling and Wiccan and America Chavez. There are no trade dress ratio variants for these, and they're going for a lot of money. More than I thought they would.
It's a spec thing.
I think that it's a combination of there's some kind of new character, something in here. Plus, this is a $10 book, and if you, unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and say it, across the country, I don't know if this was a huge priority to buy like 100 copies of this.
Right, because it's
that rate. So their 1 in 50 ratio variant for this, I think, is pretty rare.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, there's
that's because you got a bunch of Falcon Menace, which is you can't go wrong with Phil.
We got a couple left here. I'm not sure who that artist is, but this is Jeffrey Ferreggi, who's been gracing us with these cool kind of Native American style covers for a while. North Star here.
Aranda Souza.
Oh, Souza. I do actually know that name. I'm going to learn it. Okay, and then here are the ratio variants for Marvel Voices Pride. I have a 1 in 25 ratio variant, Iceman by Russell Dowderman. Very cool.
Ice Baby.
Ice Baby. And then here we go. Those are those ones I was talking about here. 1 in 50 ratio variants. These are selling for like $80 plus $100 in some cases, but I'm gonna sell them for 60 because
he's a nice guy.
Because I just want to move them. I want to make money and move along. Very cool, very cool. And then we have to close out here on the comic books. We have a couple of higher stakes ratio variants. I have Silk number 4. So 1 in 25 ratio variant by Jenny Frizen. So very a popular cover artist with a fan favorite character. I'm selling this one for $39.99. And then that one, I can't even remember the last time that they did a 1 in 100 ratio variant for Wolverine, but they did decide to do one for this. I think that the price is reflected in that. Again, I don't think a lot of people were ordering this many copies of the book. But Simone Bianchi on a 1 in 100 for this.
It's been a while. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bianchi do a Wolverine in a hot minute. Wait, what was the price? $79.99. Again, selling for over $100 in some cases. I'm doing $79.99.
And then you can turn the silk one.
That's right. You can do the silk one any direction you'd like. And I also want to show you. I know that some of y'all have been asking for graphic boxes. Whenever we get them, we typically sell out. So I'm done being a coward about it. I ordered a bunch, and we'll just see how they do. So this is the first round that we've gotten in. For those that are DC fans, we're always getting Marvel ones. I tried to find a DC one,
and amazingly, it's got Starro, who happens to be in like this film coming out.
In Suicide Squad,
he's
right?
In Suicide Squad. Yes.
Yeah. So if you don't know, Starro was sort of the first villain that the Justice League had to face together as a team, and I thought that this was really cool. It's kind of a throwback, very classic. Again, I have to buy these for more money, so they cost a bit more money. This one's $12.99. So I had people
the original cover on it too.
Yeah. I have people buy a couple already, but I think I have 3 left. If anybody's interested, they are here. And I got more on the way. Not of that one, but some other stuff that I can't remember. Real quick off-topic question. Did Undiscovered Country come out this week, or is it delayed? Undiscovered Country is out this week. I'm just not showing it on camera. Okay. Let's move on to graphic novels and then call it a night.
Yes, sir. Ruben was saying earlier the Stephen was holding was the Luciano Vecchio. Yeah. Adam says Ed McGuinness is underrated. Louis says, remember when Freddy Krueger manipulated Jason with his mother in the Versus movie? I wonder if that inspired anything in the future. I don't know. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch is awesome. Fight me.
I'm not going to fight you.
I'm not going to fight you.
It's great. All right? Good. All right, let's bring it home. We have more Future State trade paperbacks. This is for Future State Justice League. The only thing I want to mention of these, can you turn it sideways, like so they can see the spine? They're a little bit thicker, and that's because even though it says Future State Justice League, this actually has quite a few different Future State series in it. So this one has Future State Flash, Future State Aquaman, which was one of my personal favorites, Future State Green Lantern, and Future State Justice League.
And speaking of
the Justice League character,
the Future State Aquaman, that writer who wrote that is writing the new Aquaman book that's coming out in the new
good.
solicitation.
Cool.
And the artwork looked fabulous.
That's good. Yeah,
Let me see if I can
really
find
enjoyed
Aquaman.
Future State Aquaman. That was pretty cool. You must have gotten that. You must have been there at the beginning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm not ready to say.
The artwork was fabulous. The artwork was
I really enjoyed it.
really good.
By the way, we do 30% off on all of our graphic novels. If you haven't already heard, this one I expect to be a little bit more popular. Last time we got this, they sell out. This is Tales from the Dark Multiverse.
5 more tales.
These are essentially Elseworlds stories that are all not nice.
Those were those like $10 ones, I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
They come out in individual ones, but then they start putting them together in books. This is the second round of them. This is just, I mean, I know it's tied into Dark Knight's death metal because it's the Dark Multiverse. But really, I think the best way to think about it, what's that?
I think that you could read them on their own.
That's what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't matter whether you read Dark Knight's death metal or not. These are essentially just Elseworld stories. They're just different versions of characters. DC has always done this and done it very well. The only difference between this and just a typical Elseworlds is there's nothing fun about these. They're all sad.
No.
Sad DC universe.
Or dark in some capacity.
Sad DC universe.
We have a new volume of Ice Cream Man, the incredibly popular horror anthology series.
And Brian K. Vaughan loves it.
A lot of people love it. I need to sit down and read it. I've actually never given it a chance. If you might be reading, this writer is currently doing Ha Ha, which is another horror anthology, but all focuses around sad clowns. But he did Ice Cream Man first. And this did get optioned. It's most likely going to end up somewhere at some point. So the first issues and some of the other covers go for a lot of money.
A very specific.
Ice Cream Man, Volume 6. That I don't have enough of. I had a lot, and we had so many requests for them that now I have one. So I need to see if I can order more. This is the most recent adaptation of Dune. Very excited to hear that we have a Dune movie coming out eventually. I never have rumors or scuttlebutt, and you guys are all about rumors and scuttlebutt. Edgar Wright was like, I can't tell you what it is, guys, but I know it's a movie that everybody's very excited about, and I can confirm it's everything that you hope it's going to be. I think he's talking about Dune. I'm trying to think of something that Edgar Wright would have like a personal, like stake in it being really good, and whatever. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, neither here nor there. This is a comic book adaptation of Dune by Boom. It's been selling pretty well. I didn't get a chance to read it. I think Derek read at least a little bit, and you liked it a lot.
And this is volume 1, so I think there's more coming.
Yeah, it's not done.
Yeah.
Is that a script in the back? I like it when they do that.
Oh, and they include the alternate covers and stuff.
That's cool. They had some really good covers in that series.
Yeah, so they do a breakdown of the script.
Yeah, some kind of neat making of stuff. That series had gorgeous covers. It still has gorgeous covers.
And I think a lot of people were waiting for this book.
Yeah, well, I wish they had pre-ordered it. That way I would have ordered more. That's okay. I'm going to see if I can get more. Okay, we have more Star Wars Epic Collections. This is the Old Republic Volume 4. Again, this is continuing the reprint, the comic books that Dark Horse originally published, now being published out in the Marvel brand. That's about all I can say about it.
It has nice artwork.
30% off. Do I have the previous Ice Cream Man trades? I typically keep them all in stock. I can't get up and check, but I usually have them all, yes. Okay. That's going to be a bit more popular. This is the current Darth Vader series, very popular by Greg Pak. This is Volume 2. So if you're collecting in trade paperback, don't miss Volume 2.
Nice artwork.
Okay. Here's another compilation trade of Silk stuff. Oh, it's Volume 2. Okay. I don't actually know what this is. I think this is the second volume of however many, whatever those appearances.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
appearances.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different
before
stuff.
she was just given a proper ongoing title. So if you're trying to catch up on all the Silk stuff before she was just given her own ongoing title, this is Volume 2 of that. Of course, he made his mainstream debut in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. This was the U.S. Agent series that was coming out just before it. And it's drawn by my good friend, Georges Janty, who I hope is doing well.
And written by Christopher Priest.
Written by Christopher Priest, the legend Christopher Priest. The first of, I guess, King and Black themed trade paperbacks. This is the Return of the Valkyries. I'm assuming they're going to do a bunch of these. Planet of the Symbiotes, Spider-Gwen, all that good stuff. It does also kind of look like they're not going to do the thing where they combine them together. it looks like they're going to do little itty bitty teeny tiny trades for all the different individual trade paperbacks. This one I'm very excited about.
Why are you excited about this, Ryan?
I'm excited about it. This is not actually new this week. This was new last week. This was Thor by Jason Aaron Complete Collection, Volume 3. Now, a lot of you, I'm a grump, and I complain about things a lot. One of the things that one of my favorite themes of complaining is when there's a movie or a TV show or something coming out, and then I can't get the books to stock my shelves with when people start asking for them. This time I got ahead of the game. They just printed Volume 3 of Jason Aaron's run, and they did a made to order reprint. Basically, they asked us, how many do you want? And I went, okay, I want 10 of each. So I have,
oh my God,
pretty much the whole Thor by Jason Aaron run ready to go here in affordable trade paperbacks.
All Thor all the time.
I believe that this takes us through collecting Mighty Thor 1 through 19. There's probably still going to be a Volume 4.
But still, that's for currently, this is up to date.
Yeah, that's great. And why does that matter for movies? We have a Thor Love and Thunder coming out eventually. I'm sure we're going to get a trailer soon. And the bad guy in that movie is a character named Gorn, the God Butcher. And he's introduced as a brand new character in the beginning of Jason Aaron's run. And then later, we get Jane Foster as Thor. And of course, we've heard all at this point, unless you're under a rock, that we are going to get Jane Foster as Thor, Natalie Portman in the film as well. So lots of stuff here to get yourself familiar with before that movie comes out. I'm just mostly excited that I finally have a really popular run. I have all of them. Now, I need John Hickman's Fantastic Four, please. Let's keep that in print. John Hickman's Avengers run. Let's please also keep that in print. How about Jason Aaron's Wolverine run? That would be nice to have that in print. How about Wolverine's Ghost Rider? Okay, never mind. I'll stop. So I have those all for 30% off.
And since you didn't bring it over, I do want to point out the Fantastic Four in the 70s. That's the second part of the Mark Russell book that came out this week.
Oh, okay.
Just because, remember, that first one sold out very quickly. The
Life Story. Yes.
Yeah, Life Story.
I'll see if I can get more number ones. We kept selling out of it. Number 2 for FF Life Story. Yeah.
I'm going to show it. Real quick, Renee says, Gore the God Butcher is badass. Louis says, why is the Ice Cream Man a horror comic? Did he run out of ice cream sandwiches? And then Adam says, the Lois Lane Dark multiverse story was awesome. Yes, it was. Very awesome.
Okay, I am finished.
Okay, let me switch over to me for a second.
It's all about me. I see by Derek.
Exactly. We know this, but or was this
checkmate?
You didn't have any for the shelf.
I literally look. That's the third part of a series that's been going on for 4 years now.
So it's Event Leviathan, but it's a new series. It's Checkmate.
Yes, I got it for everybody that was still on Leviathan.
So it's a limited series.
Yeah.
So there's that.
They're gone. I can't get them.
And then it's a number 2. I know we don't really talk about number 2s, but Blue Flame number 2 came out. I enjoyed the first issue. That was cool.
I got 4 or 5 for this to the shelf.
This is an ongoing series, but I just have to show how cool this is. Look, Batman and Superman in Western.
Yeah! Jonah Hex in that one.
Well, you hope he runs into Jonah.
That one I got for the shelf because I don't know why, but Greg Capullo just decided to do a cover. That's great.
Yeah, this series is awesome. Yeah, Batman looks kind of vicious here with the paws and stuff. Loving this series as usual because I'm a big Justice League fan, of course, but I just love this B cover. That's awesome. I don't know who that artist is, but it's really good. And
I think it's Dan Panosian.
How's Mr. Miracle going?
I have lots of copies this week.
My friend
We
Brandon.
don't have any number ones yet until tell DC to reprint it.
My friend Brandon is writing it. Looks like there's a cool female Fury here checking out Mr. Miracle. That looks great.
The character does look cool.
And there's Robin, of course. And then Steven talked about the 70s. We're going to show him the 70s. We have. Where is it?
That was I like that main
Issue
cover.
2. Is this the main cover?
No,
That's the B cover.
That's the B cover. The atomic thing is but that's a good cover too.
It's a really good cover.
Yeah, and Mark Russell is a great writer. If you haven't been, you got number ones.
Nope, I got more number ones and they're gone again. So
okay.
now I got to see if I can get more.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's 2 Superman books, 3 Superman books this week. There's Batman, Superman. What happened? Did Superman get delayed or something, right? Because they normally don't do action.
I don't know why they're on the same week.
Superman. I think Superman was supposed to come out earlier, but that's a very kind of cool classic. And we have Aquaman here, but then I know Steven
That's a nice cover.
This cover is very cool.
Yeah.
The artwork's gorgeous.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
This one.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
You don't agree, Ryan?
No, I'm admiring your
He
Superman
just
Superman
hates
minute.
talking about Superman.
Yeah, because that one's the Pride cover. Go back to the other one. The
3 different Superman covers.
Yeah, that one's the Pride cover for Superman.
And speaking of Pride covers, Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, they got their Pride. Yeah, the
That's
Pride cover.
one of the best ones, in my opinion.
And then, if you're not reading Wonder Woman, you're missing out. But they just finished the Valhalla arc.
Oh, is this the last part?
That's done.
Okay.
This is the Olympus arc.
Oh, look at that cover.
So this is really
There's
cool.
more
This
Josh
Wonder
Middleton.
Yeah.
That
This Wonder Woman is just so dope. So anyway, that's Derek's stuff. No.
Thank you, Derek.
So what else is going on?
isn't that enough?
It's never enough.
Okay, I got my question for you guys.
All right, I'm ready.
But there's no more store stuff, no more sales, no more treasures.
I always have
no more things.
just never
Give
enough
me
with
more,
you guys.
Give me more.
All of our graphic novels are 30% off the cover price.
Give me your
I
blood.
put a whole bunch of graphic novel sets in the graphic novel set section. So it's nice and full right now.
And if you want to make sure you don't miss an issue,
Join Pulpbox.
we don't have our sign. But
I don't have my sign. That's okay. We're almost to 500 Pull subscribers. I think I'm like 3 away.
Be that 500. Will they get a no prize or something?
No, but I told Annie and Eduardo I'd take them out to dinner, so I guess I got to do that.
No. Spring and free. Just buy them a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
Yeah, they'll be. Well, Annie's really happy if they get the Pokemon in there. What else? No, that's about it. We got Free Comic Book Day coming up in August, so we're starting to think about that. Bruce, yes?
Speaking of Free Comic Book Day, they have a sponsor.
Okay.
Coca-Cola's.
No kidding. So does that mean that Diamond is a sponsor?
No, I think they are, but I think this is like a corporate sponsor because I'm guessing that they're going to do like maybe ads or something. They literally just announced it. I didn't really read the whole thing.
So if Coca-Cola actually just throws a little bit of their vast wealth at that, it could be huge.
That could be good.
Wow.
It is a good thing. I think it's the more buzz you get on it. And I understand May they always tie it in the movies, but I think this year August will work out pretty well.
We're going to do it just the way we've done it before. So if you've been to a Free Comic Book Day before, you already know. If you come, just bring yourself. You get to take a free comic book home, pick whatever you want, one per person. If you bring canned goods for the... I thought you left. Your ears burning? Who are we getting food donations to this year? If you bring food donations for the Long Beach Rescue Mission, you get more comic books. That's your key to get a bunch of stuff. Okay, and what was I saying? Oh, Bruce of BZ Comics is trying to organize something for supply and demand, possibly also in August, which is again going to be music and comic book themed.
What's the supply and demand?
Supply and Demand is the bar just down the way from Alex's Bar, and they also provided the food. So if you love the food at the Alex's Bar or Save Our Stages event, you're going to enjoy going to Supply and Demand. Also, Supply and Demand is where the Long Beach local Ink and Drink was hosted, which is just our version of a drink and draw. I'm very much looking forward to getting back to that. I've made some friends there that are now customers here. They're friends of mine. I bought artwork from them. And I'm excited to push you all over to that when it gets started again. I don't know, Annie, is there anything else that I haven't thought about? I know I want to get off the camera too.
What's your shirt name?
I bought this at the Alex's Bar event, the fundraiser where they raised about $4,500 to save Alex's Bar. I like Frankenstein.
Are the Coca-Cola polar bears the ambassadors of the Free Comic Book Day?
Maybe so.
And Erwin Papa is tuning in. He says, "Hey, Erwin." All right, so you guys want to go? Let's do this.
What's our question?
Our questions, real quick. We'll do the easy one first. The Black Widow is the prequel movie coming out. As we said, they might be doing more prequel movies. You guys are the Kevin Feige's of the Marvel Universe.
What else gets a prequel?
Who do you want to see a prequel? Could be a team player, could be an individual person, whatever you want. But prequel.
Well, that's a cheat. I can't do that. Okay.
since Steve's not saying anything.
Oh, I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
No, go for it.
Okay. Have Joe Johnson do another Captain America where we're putting back World War II.
That was
Nazis,
going to be what I was going to say.
Joe Johnson, speaking of Joe Johnson, directed The Rocketeer, which yesterday was its 30th anniversary. And look, Captain America just works better in World War II. He's just, like beating up Nazis. What more could you ask for? I would love to see another Captain America in that period.
Well, one of the things that they have this just montage sequence in the first Captain America. They're like, wait, that's a whole movie. What are you doing? Somebody say something funny about me.
No, go.
Okay. I was gonna say Hulk but I remember that you don't get to see Hulk in anything because they're not allowed to make any solo movies with him. So I guess that's my cheat way of saying I would like to see Paul Ruffalo in the role.
Mark Ruffalo
in the role.
Okay.
I mixed Paul Rudd and Mark Ruffalo together. Something there. I just love Immortal Hulk. I'm never going to get an Immortal Hulk thing, so I guess that's as close as I get.
And who would your prequel be?
It's tough because you see the origins of some Nick Fury, maybe.
Yeah,
I'd be into Nick
that'd
Fury.
be cool.
Not Captain Marvel. I mean, I want to see like real Nick Fury. Not that
like Nick Fury on the moon, Steranko.
I just want to see Nick Fury. I want to see like a proper like. How did this guy get to be this hard as nails?
Like Steranko, Nick Fury, right?
Yeah.
Adam says Paramount has distribution rights to the Hulk. That's not correct. It's Universal.
It's Universal, yeah.
But thought that expired. No, Paramount originally had the distribution rights to Cap,
Iron Man.
Thor, and Iron Man, but those all reverted to Marvel. Louis says, I want to see an in-game rat prequel. The rat saved the Marvel
There
universe.
you go. That's actually, they'll probably do something like that.
And earlier, Erwin said, Ink and Drink returns to Supply and Demand Thursday, July 29th, 8 p.m. So
all right.
All there.
Cool.
Very good, Erwin. We'll post about that in our group. So I would love to see Rocket and Groot prequel.
Yeah.
But since Luis was more clever and he thought of a side character or side creature with the rat from Endgame, I thought, what would be cool is to do a Thor and Loki prequel, but have it be about the actors who play Thor and Loki in
Matt Damon and whoever the other guy
was it another Hemsworth, the other Hemsworth brother,
the
older Hemsworth brother, and have it be that they're actors on Asgard.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I would watch that. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Also, Gamora, you could go back and do, more if you wanted to bring back Thanos again. You could do like young Gamora or something.
Young Gamora.
What about? I guess that's it.
And then the second question, a little tougher, but it'd be fun if you can do it good. You're doing your own The Suicide Squad.
I would hire James Gunn and say make Suicide Squad because that's how excited I am about it. I think it's going to be a perfect movie.
You have to pick 5 DC characters that aren't currently on the Suicide Squad. Who is your Suicide Squad?
I would cheat and I would just go. I would start with the
Justice League,
only because that would be wild. I know they're doing it in the new book, but something that's odd. 5. Let's see.
Do you mind? Real quick?
Yeah.
So mine would be a Superman, because Batman villains get so much love. So mine would be a Superman villain Suicide Squad. So I'd have Livewire, Atomic Skull, Manchester Black, Zod, and Silver Banshee.
Zod's too powerful. You don't think it's too powerful? Yeah. I mean, Zod's like upper echelon bad guy.
Yeah.
I'll cheat just because it popped in my head. I'd just pick the Legion of Substitute Heroes and have them.
That's good. Yeah, have them be a Suicide
Squad. Have them be have them as like a Suicide Squad.
Yeah. This is a good question, and I don't have a very good answer for it. Pass.
All
right.
About it later then.
Oh, just
5 DC characters.
They're not Batman characters.
You're Ryan Waller. Ryan Waller has to pick. You're Amanda's little cousin. I
want them to all be monster characters. So let me Man-Bat. I want Man-Bat, Killer Croc. So Batman people.
Frankenstein.
I want Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is what they've already done. This team. They did the Gotham City Monsters. Make them the Suicide Squad.
No. Bizarro.
I'll take Bizarro. How about Parasite? You didn't say Parasite.
Yeah.
But I like Parasite when he's like
gross looking. And yeah, he looks like the
He looks
Luke
like
man from
shit.
our X-Files.
Or like
Clayface.
old chewing gum.
Clayface. I would definitely take Clayface. Again, it's just kind of turning into the Batman bad
Oh,
guys
but
again.
what about Bane?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Is
there
this
you go.
your card?
Yeah. And Louis says, I'd want to see Lady Shiva in this season.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody. Let me switch it back to me. So be sure to try to join our Facebook group. It is Pulp Fiction Long Beach Comics Group. And check out our streams throughout the week and our TikToks and follow us on Instagram. If you really love us, we like it when you like, comment, subscribe, and if you even share. We have some great fans and followers and customers who actually repost some of our silly antics, so we really, really appreciate that. I'm Derek Easley of Derek Easley Entertainment. You can find us at Derek Easley or at Derek Easley Entertainment or at DerekEasley.com. And we're doing a bunch of cool stuff for the Long Beach Museum of Art. That's our big week coming up. And if you ever have anybody who needs anyone for editing, post-production, drone work, you can talk to us, and we appreciate that. All right, back to you boys. What are your little pitches here?
Well, I'm Steven at popculturemaven.com. You can find me. I've been doing video reviews for like ever. And hopefully me and Derek will have time to maybe talk about the Eisner Awards nominees this year.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Because you brought a bunch of stuff last week, and
I brought
I was
even
around
more
that.
stuff this week. So,
awesome. Very cool. Perfect.
and then there's Ryan. He just lives here, but he's awesome.
He's the alpha rookie. Hey, are you the alpha rookie? Hey, you.
Hey,
Hey, it's you.
hey, Alpha.
Hey.
Hey, are you the rookie? Are you the Alpha? Seriously though, if you want to hear me talk about horror stuff, Alpha Rookie on YouTube.
There's a whole
lot.
Mike Mignola Hellboy thing that's pretty awesome.
I'm proud of it.
It is really good.
Boys, thank you so much. You did a great job.